Today we're doing the door lock actuators on a 2005 GS300. Pretty simple, but it's very tedious, and you need to do it right or else the car will not lock. So yeah, you start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you take those off. Pull, and then you're going to be pulling a little bit from this side, and as you can see, I already popped it off over here. Now it's pretty much the same. So I tend to skip past a lot, so when you finish pulling up, there'll be 2 little ball spigots inside of kind of like a little section. You put it in the middle of the line, you feed it out, and unplug, and now you're ready to just uncover here, which will get pretty relatively easy, but I gotta do something right here first. Okay, so I skipped ahead again, but there's this window railing that goes in. It should be as so, and then it lines up with this hole right here, which is actually a 10mm right there. And then you have to take off the 3 bolts that go to the actual handle, then you'll be able to pop it out. As you pop it out, you have 3 T32s that you're going to be taking out, alongside with the T32 that goes right here that holds the actual power lock actuator bracket. Once you pretty much have all of these bolts taken off and pretty much ready to go, the hardest part is pretty much getting it out. Don't want to break it, don't want to mess with these, so you pretty much have to just push this, and then as you pull, you're kind of going to make some tension in, and you're going to kind of bring it out this way. Like I said, you pull, and then take off the cord. Now that I think about it, the wire. After you take it out, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You gotta take off the bolts, and then once you take it off of the assembly right here. Alright, so now you're gonna be taking off this cover right here. It's gonna expose you to 2 other that go over here on this plating, and then once you take it off, you pretty much replace. And once you take off the screw, you pretty much just pull. Figure out a better way to do it, but you can pretty much get it off. You don't need to take it off all the way since you're just going to be putting it back. But now that you see you have 1, 2, and then you're going to take off a very delicate part right there, you see. I'm going to put it in the exact same way, because if not, it will not work. Now to remove this, once you have the bolts off, you kind of have to pull from the bottom, and then you take the tension from it, and it kind of slips out by itself. I'm going to try to do it on camera so you guys can even see it, but give me a second. Hands free. There you go. Yeah, it's out. So now you're gonna be pretty much lining it up with the other one, like so, and then pretty much do the same. You gotta go in, then that. Now that you lined it back up, you're gonna pretty much put the bolts back on, put the cover back on, put this little one back on, and then same thing back on in.